then I'll log in and I'll show you.
Yep.
Here, if you're able to get on my stream, I know you're playing.
Come on.
Um,
Alright, this tank's only pulling one group at a time.
this. You gotta figure out the best combo
Yeah.
of 4 of these to use.
Right.
And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's too much for me.
Yeah, I get it. Because that's where, like I said, even just the basic mapping is, like, gets tedious for me, so.
Yeah.
I can say all I want about how that's a good thing, or I like difficulty, but it's right where I quit.
Yeah, it's just been a really weird league for me.
Yeah, and I mean, that's kind of that awkward part where PoE is at, too, I feel like, of like, they kind of keep that trope of being a complex game, but now that we're 10 years in, it is almost like complex to a fault.
I mean, that's
At
what
least
they
for me.
said at this
And it's
point,
like-
where they're like, PoE 1 is gonna be the complex game, and PoE 2 is gonna be the one that's like, they add all the quality of life for new players to get in and
That's
stuff.
good. Yeah, and I mean,
And they're just like
complex
not
games, but then
bothering
there's,
with
like-
quality of life. It's just PoE 1 is if you're hardcore enough to want to play it, play it. If not, don't play it. Play PoE 2.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not going to try to
That's just
cater
like
to
a-
new players anymore for PoE 1.
Absolutely. Yeah, because I think it's way too far gone for that.
Yeah.
You're never gonna make it new player friendly. Like you could add a 4-hour tutorial, wouldn't do a thing.
Yeah.
Shit, that would push people away more than anything. You know, it's like just info dump.
But yeah, I mean, I've had fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been addicted. I've had fun. It's not like I've been like miserable, but I do have that itch to
Yeah,
just
there's a
I
preference,
wanna
for sure.
I wanna grind endgame, but like the closest thing I've had was my KB Wander, which does really good and it's really strong, but it's just boring, I guess, the way it works. It's just throw on rares with spell suppress and stuff, not much interactions going on there, and then nuke with your skill. I don't know. It's like...
Yep.
Which is weird, because it's still just like a one-button build that I typically like to play, so I don't know why I don't enjoy it as much, but... I always like the weird, like, cast-on crit shenanigans, or cast file channeling, or, like... RF that, like, burns everything around you and explodes and shit like that, like... It's funny watching the, granted it is nighttime on a weekday. Well, actually no, it's Saturday. Never mind. But just like the steady decline as it gets closer and closer to like, you get closer and closer to PoE 2, and it's like...
Oh, for sure.
I can see like the amount of people watching PoE on my OBS, because it shows like the category that I'm listed in.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
And like every night it's been like 7K, 5K, 3K, and now tonight there's 1K. Streaming it, or viewers watching it. It's just funny that
Yeah.
that
You got
decline.
That and you got Thanksgiving though too.
Yeah.
Might be hitting it a little bit.
Yeah, but this is like prime time for a lot of the other countries that don't celebrate
That's
Thanksgiving.
true. Yeah. I forgot. US isn't the fucking world.
All those cultural differences are so interesting.
Yeah.
Amonos was saying, like, hope you enjoy your turkey. Turkeys are sacred to us. I was like, oh shit. Well, I'm gonna eat your sacred bird, sorry.
For sure. Where is he from? Is that like
Australia.
India? Really?
Yeah.
Turkeys were sacred in Australia?
I guess so. I didn't know that either until he said it.
Probably just like an Australian joke.
Maybe.
Just like
Let's fuck with the naive Americans.
Stupid idiots with their stupid education. Hell, I barely even know where Australia is on the map. How do I know what
It's somewhere over there.
is?
Down under.
Right. Yeah, there you go. Like below Antarctica or something.
Yep.
Or is that Atlantic or whatever the? Oh Lord.
I-
Showing.
Don't ask.
What's the top of the bottom?
North and South Pole.
There you go. See, what's you know what I'm talking about?
Down under.
Mikey. Speaking.
That's
of
on a
Australia-
knife.
Oh, hot dog. Apparently that Robert Irwin guy, Steve Irwin's son, won that Dancing with the Stars shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dancing with a different kind of stingrays.
Turns out, his fucking yeah, his son is now like 25 apparently, and was 3 when he died.
Damn.
I'm not old. You're old. You would ask. Steve Irwin died within like 10 years. But I guess it has been a very long time.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Apparently that dude like runs the entire Australian zoo too and stuff. Full in his dad's footsteps. Does
Yeah,
like
I've
the-
seen some
in the
stuff about
cockpit
him
with
doing
England and-
doing a lot of what his dad did. It's awesome.
Yep. Which I mean, it was they have a you know the zoo's there and stuff, and when you grow up in it, it's like you can't help but like just love animals and stuff.
Oh,
But I
there's
guess
plenty
they're
of
gonna be able
shitty
to,
sons that
No,
like
that's true.
would just not give a shit.
Yeah, no, definitely.
They just I don't know what kind of wealth that he had and like was given to him, but sometimes that's just like, oh, I got a couple $1 million from my dad. I'm just gonna go do cocaine and bang hookers the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I might do walk all the way.
I am excited for PoE2 again, though. It cannot come soon enough.
I'm excited for that and Ashes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a struggle, because, like, I mean, I'm definitely doing PoE2, but I'll be itching to play a little Ashes.
At least shooting to make it through campaign and try that new act or whatever, but I can't make any promises on the mapping.
Yeah. A little better now.
What's that? Mapping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a boss in every map, so there's no more of like the only a boss when it has that icon or whatever. All like the content is either like random encountered content, no more like the icons on there that it's like, oh, this one's guaranteed to have ritual. Or whatever you slap on for the, like they have those tablets that you can put in with your maps. And you can, like, guarantee some content with those. But, before it was like, oh, I'm not gonna run this boss map yet because it might be, like, too difficult for me, so I'm gonna, like, avoid the boss maps, or, like, I'm gonna try to avoid this content because I want it to have, you know, I want to do it when it's, like, juiced from the towers and stuff, but you no longer, like, the towers don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Well, they do, but they don't, that's not how you, like, juice the maps anymore.
Yeah. That's good.
I think they just are there for a vision or something. They, like, clear the smoke away.
Yeah, it like, yeah, gives you, yeah.
I have no idea why I actually feel kind of floppy at res cap, except, I mean, obviously my chaos is bad, but it always is. I do feel like my regen is a little low.
Farewell.
Oh, you know what? I just went ham earlier and I never even thought about it. I never put on Kikazaru's. That'll help a bit.
I was never there.
I was trying to decide if I wanted to use these boots because they have life, a little bit of res, and 25 move speed versus my 20 move speed ones that aren't really giving me anything other than the move speed. But I 4-linked these because I figured I'd be using them for a while. I also just got this new helmet, which I might be res capped if I were to put it on. Thanks to the fire res, and yeah, we're still capped and we get more life. So maybe we do drop this already. Maybe pop determination up there. Put a shield charge faster there. Purity of fire here. Frost blink we'll have to find a spot for. Maybe we can get a new shield. Nothing too exciting we can equip yet. We don't have any, like... I don't think I saved too much gear. These gloves actually might be better than what we just put on. More life and the resistances, although we need to figure out our shield charge situation. Do we need the stats on our belt? Yeah, we don't have the dex yet. I mean, we could get a new faster attacks and just keep it low level. But, meh. 98 life with some fire res. Should be good there. Yeah, our reses are still good. To get us some more life scaling. Fuck it, we have extra of it, might as well do it. Might as well. Lets us do all that good stuff. Pause at that. Drop this somewhere. We'll keep thinking about those boots. I'm just too cheap to... I mean, they're pure evasion. It shouldn't be too hard to get the colors if we did want to. Screw it. It'll get us more life. We obviously... I mean, granted, to be fair, the more life we get, the more... we already were having a little bit of issues with the regen, but we didn't have our Kikazaru's on, so we should be good. Hello? What level are these? 44? Can 44 get... Yeah, okay. It can. It just did... Oh, god damn it, I had the colors and rolled over. There we go. Okay. Sweet. And and let's spend our 7 skill points will probably help us too, I imagine. I know we were going there. As for where next... I do think we're going here, and I'm gonna do the extra points to go the bottom path, because I know what happens. Like, the very next tree I go into is going to, take that bottom path, so I'm just gonna say screw it and get that bottom path right now. And then we start going across here, too. Alright. Should be good to go. Oh, interesting. I was wondering why... Wait. Hold on. What? Wait, I'm confused. Oh, this was the side way. Oh, interesting. Okay, I see. I understand. The layout is just kind of confusing me. The road goes up this way. It's like the map is flipped. Normally you like come in the left side and exit the right, but this time you come in the right side and you go like up and you're actually still exiting on the right side. It confuzzled me. We can run Herald, now that we got the reservation. We can run Determination and Herald of Purity now, without much problem. Hell, I think I deposited it. Oh no, I still have it. Welcome back. Might even be able to put on Vitality. How much was my Vitality taken? I have 130 mana. 128. Okay, not really. I leveled Vitality too much. You haven't experienced either of the acts, have you?
I don't know.
I don't think you ever made it to Act 4. In the last patch.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's a good regen now, I think. Yeah. We upped our fire res, so we got more flat. We upped our, we got our Kikizarus on. Now, I did forget to grab a middle node for regen too. Wonder if I should. I was thinking the same exact thing.
So I don't really think you were.
Prove it.
What are you thinking right now? Hmm?
Yes.
That's what I thought, idiot.
Makes sense. You got me good. I've always wanted to try one of these builds, though.
Got it.
Kind of, I'm getting more and more excited the more I think about it. Did I tell you what I'm making?
Do you have banana bread?
Yeah.
I don't know, probably some dog shit righteous fire bullshit.
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's righteous fire right now, but it's just how you have to level it. Well, you don't have to, but how I chose to level it.
No, you have to, the guide said.
Well, no, the guide
guide
gave
said
like
you
4
was-
options.
Was righteous
Actually,
fire
it
one
said
of them?
Slammer was better, but Righteous Fire was one
I
of
don't
them,
care what's better. Oh, okay, copy paste.
Yep.
That's it, you
But
have to do it.
I'm playing Cast When Stunned. It's basically like
Okay.
one of those cast on hit builds before, or whatever.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
talk
so
about that.
basically you just proc a ton of different abilities when you get stunned. And you do the ultimatum mechanic where you just stand in a circle and let things hit you and blow them up. It's only good for very limited content, which I usually don't play characters like that, but I can't really think... I either can't afford the all-rounders I want to play, or I can't find an all-rounder that I can, like, build into. So I figured, fuck it. I've always wanted to make this. I looked at some of the prices. I think I can afford to at least get it, like, up and running. And then I'll just farm currency with it. And hopefully, Ultimatum is still good money making. I haven't price checked the Catalyst, but I also don't know, like, I know Ultimatum used to just be good raw divines and stuff, like, it was pretty often to find divines. No. Rude, Mega.
Oh, you're not
Uncalled for. Oh, we're good. I think I broke the boss for a second there. She started her dialogue, and I opened my passive tree to do my points in, and now it pauses you when you do that, and I think, like, the pause, like, broke the chat animation, so she wasn't talking anymore, so I wasn't sure if she was actually gonna come up or if she was just broken. We brought our stuff to the dump today, and they wouldn't take the tires that were on rims. How the fuck are we supposed to get rid of them?
Take turns off.
It would be wrong to do that here.
I mean, I don't know if my dad managed to do it or not, but that's what we were gonna do. He was like, I'm just gonna go home and take the Sawzall and try to cut the tires in half and pull them off the rims.
Right?
But it's like, if you don't have, like, what, would you have to go to the mechanic and pay them to take the tires off the rims? Like, if you didn't have, like, the equipment to do it yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Just to, like, get rid of them. Such bullshit. I don't know why I'm so tired. I didn't sleep that badly,
stupid.
and then my nap went well, but man. Recording my videos earlier was actually, like, tough because I was tired, and I thought maybe once I got in the game and started playing I'd be better, but holy shit. Wakey, wakey me. Eggs and bakey. I probably just talked to all the wrong NPCs. Fine. Actually, I don't even think we have a quest to turn in yet. I don't know why I went and talked to them. I just tired, spacing out, not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Pressing buttons. I normally don't turn in any of the quests in this act until we get all the way to the end. Right before we go to fight the boss, I go do my second lab and then... grab all my skill points, and then... do the boss. I wonder what level the life regen belt is. Wonder if I have one. I don't remember if I ever got one on trade, but good thing about being on trade is I can always buy one. My first RF character got pretty lucky with, I found one, like, right when I got into maps. I did, like, one of my first handful of maps, I did a ritual encounter on SSF, and it was a reward in the ritual, so I bought it. It was decently rolled, too. Granted, you can get a good chunk of them from the tree this league, so... it wouldn't have been too hard to get it regardless anyway, but... they said you can swap as early as, like, 80. I mean, 70. But he recommends, like, 80. I'll probably go to 80 just because, like, I don't mind RF. RF is pretty good. I'm eager to try the build and everything, but I'd rather not, like... make myself miserable. With how tired I am though, guys, it's probably going to be a short stream tonight. We might hit maps and then call it, however long that takes. I mean, we're what? Act 7. Didn't take too long, but might be some shorter streams up until PoE 2. I'm gonna try to get a lot of, like, stuff done for my other channel and everything in the meantime, so that way I can just not... I can work on that as little as possible. How long do we have? How many more... I'm just curious because one of the shows I'm watching is gonna end in 2 more episodes. So that means... okay, so I guess that would be the... yeah, so the 13th and the 20th. Wait, no, the 6th and the 13th. Right? Yeah, damn. So, I will still have to record that one episode when it comes out on the 13th, the day after the league starts. One episode shouldn't take too long, though. of 1 episode Saturday, 1 episode Sunday, and then if I can plan ahead like I want to, I shouldn't have anything else to do. And we'll just be going hamskis on the PD2s. We'll head down, see if we find any doorway. Looks like this is not a layout where it's down. You having queue time issues looking up the player count? By the way.
Oh yeah, I'm 7 minutes. My last one was 10 minutes and stuff, and it's like, come on.
Yeah, 3:30 in the morning, I guess.
Yeah. I guess I could swap servers, maybe. It might help. I'm on Boston servers.
Boston.
It's just no tanks. Which is weird because it started off the game as overpop tanks, neutral on healers, and like short on DPS. Then come back a week later and it's WoW standard.
Yeah.
Minus the healer stuff gets fucked. Like more than not, it's like the DPS are like medium. And the healers are overpopulated. You know?
Yeah, like, canceled the shit out of that.
I was just moaning.
It sounded like you were in the other room doing it. Doing it. Haha. I was just moaning. What a sentence. Oh, don't mind me. I was just moaning. I'm so sick of leveling. Yeah, I'm probably not leveling again. Right now, the plan is try Pass 1 stun build. Hopefully it goes good. Farm up currency. Just for fun. If I get rich enough to do, like, maybe an inaccuracy stacker. Maybe try making one of those, but what I'll probably do by that point we'll be really pretty much done with the league, because right now I'm still holding on to my SSF characters just in case, but chances are by that point I will definitely be done. So I'll probably migrate because I think that's played, the instack is played on a jug, right? I'll transfer my RF character from SSF and then turn that into a jug, and then just play that, I guess. Get that geared up and everything. But honestly, at this point, I don't know. Probably gonna dick around with some Castle and Stun antics. Maybe play a little bit of PD2 late. If I don't have anything else to do. Oh right, I never came over here. For the big ol' resonances. Oh, my nose, it's like cracking right on the edge. And I just rubbed it and it like hurt. Ugh. Frickin' nose hairs. I will say, I like the way I look a lot better with, like, either a beard or facial hair of some kind. Oh, that was not the right doorway. But I felt like it was so much easier to not get the nose tickles when I was clean shaven. I might just need to go, use my nose trimmers and dig around in there for the hairs. Oh, freaking A. My bed looks really nice right now, folks. It's sleepy time. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy boy. No, I'm pretty exhaustible. He lied. I am not inexhaustible.
Went AFK and came back. And my queue was sitting there waiting for me.
Nice.
After
You
like
were almost
16
that guy.
minutes. Yeah.
If only you had a pocket tank.
Right.
the other day, Travis was like non-stop, like just shouting over like the whole Discord, like not muting on Discord. And Shrews was like, I don't know if he actually got frustrated or just said it in a more serious tone, but like Shrews was just like, can you stop yelling in my ear?
Yeah, I mean it's getting it's getting bad.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor
And for some reason he like can't keep his sound canceling on. So it's like it picks everything up. He had like full key clicks and sniffles today and like all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. I've been hearing that the past few days.
you are free.
Yes. Be well. Remember, greetings.
Guess that makes sense.
Hot dogs.
Yeah. I hadn't read the ability or like the too much into like how you get stunned. I was thinking about it earlier. Like how do you make yourself get stunned more? And what's it called? I just actually got the ring as one of the rings you use as a drop, and I decided to read it. And it makes it so your stun threshold is based off your energy shield, and then we don't have any energy shield.
Oh, nice.
54 in a 55 area. Bad. Means we're still going at a decent pace. Normally, 60 in a 55 area. Ding-a-ling. Don't run away from me, you little bitch. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, shotgun time. Nighty night. Keep your butthole tight.
Yep, that was worth. I just got my like best in slot weapon.
Nice. Does that stuff have like rarities of that best in slot weapon?
It's all depending on what like tier you're doing a dungeon.
So that you can get that like best in slot weapon at a higher eye level. It's not like best in slot forever. Okay.
Forever, no, right. But I'm early on, so this is probably like 10 hours of gameplay, pretty much. Depending on queue
Nice.
times, even, you know. A good bit.
Oh, that's not your healer you've been playing?
That is.
Oh. Maybe I misunderstood. You saying you were like early on, only 10 hours of gameplay? I feel like you've done more than that on the healer.
No, that. No, I'm saying that weapon will last me like 10 hours, but I'm early on in the purple tier. So like, I'm just now starting to get purples, and I just got the purple weapon.
Nice. Well, we're on to Act 8. 3 more acts. Oh. Good night. Me not paying attention. Walked into all the... I heard him too. This zone, it really kills. I don't know why. It happened... I mean, maybe it's because I'm not on, like, close range. So I'm walking into them, but... all my other characters have had a hard time with, this, or my RF characters. Those little bombs on the ground that they place. Walk into them and they blow up with chaos damage, and... I don't have no chaos res, so... I get splatted. Like a chump. We actually get a little block already. I just tried to curse and wave a conviction because I got in the habit of doing that, but now that we have our second ascendancy, we set the enemies to negative 20 res, the flammability, and that shit don't do anything anymore. We could get punishment. Would be the one that we use now. We just need to go grab it. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah, oh yeah. I went the wrong way somewhere? Yeah. We'll grab the waypoint and go back. That way we can just pour it out when we, I thought I hugged the edge, but I guess I didn't. Ah, it must have been right there, I bet you anything. I didn't hug the edge at one point. That is gonna lead off into a whole area. A whole little area. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Rainy Gate. Look for the body. There's the body. The way to go. Always look for the bodies in the zone. That one doesn't have a body. Not the way to go. That one has a body right there in the sewer. That means it's the way to go. Another body. And we're through the zone. Ain't nothing to it but to dude it. I saw a +1 lightning fracture on a shitty base was really cheap. I'm kind of tempted to see if like a +1 fire fracture is cheap, and then just hitting it with like a couple fire reforges on the old crafting bench of harvesting and see if I can get me like a decent weapon at like this level. Maybe when we get to a waypoint we'll go check that out. Our weapon is doo-doo. I don't know if fire is cheap though. I know plus lightning was cheap. I don't know the state of fire. And more fire builds this league, so there's a good chance that fire is going to be pricey no matter what. Let's go take a peek. Scepter. Level of all fire spell skill gems. Yeah, 10C. 200C if you want a an opal. Oh, is it because of the other mods? This one's only 47. It must be because of the other mods. 24, 26 for 13. Anything higher than 26? No, let's just go for that 26 one, shall we? What eye level is it? 24%. Oh, the 26 one's 77. 14C gets us a even if we end up crafting this and it ends up being too high of a level for us, we can, I mean, we're doing okay right now. I mean, 14C is nothing. Although we are wasting a little bit of harvest juice, but what do we just like do fire? Give me like... I mean, even that is probably better than what I'm using. And then we could try again later. What do we go to? 23, 2? 24, 4. Not insanely better, but... we'll keep it for now because a lot of the roles we want are going to be higher level anyway. Let's actually go to Act 2 real fast while we're thinking about it and unlock our hideout IDing. I just realized I couldn't do that here and it bugged me.
I can go with current.
Okay. Let us continue on. We'll probably recraft this a few more times when we get to maps. See if we can get like a slightly better roll and then craft something on it. We only need something to make it to 80 with, and then we'll be changing a lot of our gear out, so... we don't need some god item. Just a little something, something. I had a, I was trying to think of, like, what I wanted to do until, like, as we get closer to PoE 2, and I start just, like, only wanting that. And, part of me thought about hopping on Star Citizen and just doing some salvaging.
Yeah. I've been wanting to get back on that. My new chair came in.
Oh, yeah.
My same one, I gotta move the mounts over and...
Knock on wood, but my chair is still hanging in there somehow. I've had this thing for like, God, no, I don't even know how long, like 12 or more years. It's like falling apart though. I do get slightly embarrassed when I like, I've been every now and then getting up and walking away and leaving my webcam on, and you just see my like torn up chair, like half the like little fake leathers off it and shit.
Get you one of those fucking DX racers.
Whoa.
4-inch wide back.
Yeah, no, I freaking hate those. I'm too fat. My freaking the little wings poke into my back.
I hate that shit.
I like thought those were cool when they first came out. Tried one, absolutely hated it. Never touching those things again. Maybe it makes me a hipster, but
15-minute queue again.
I think they're like overused now anyway.
In a 15-minute queue, we get in, someone immediately declines, and it kicks us all out of party.
Worm.
This shit's gonna kill this shit for me. That is really annoying. Like, there's no reason. It should put you at the back of the line because someone declines.
Yeah. No, I should do like WoW and like priority queue you to the next one. If you're gonna copy WoW, at least copy the good parts of WoW. Oh hey, how's it going? At what cost does cast... So, this is my first time ever doing it, but I took a peek at a bunch of the items, and honestly, it doesn't look that bad. And in the video, the guy talks about being able to switch at level 70. So right now, I'm not cast when stunned. I'm just Righteous Fire. They recommend switching at like 80, but they said at the minimum you can switch at like 70. But like the jewel you need, let's see, it's like really cheap. Like I believe it is Blood Notch. 3C for a crappy roll. Ignore that. You don't need that high of a roll. Even if you went for like 55, like 50C. But he said you don't even like getting like 50% is enough on Blood Notch. So like 10C on Blood Notch gets you that jewel. I can't. Let me pull up. I can't remember the name of the other jewel. The one that gives you stun block recovery. Let me import the character real fast and get the name. That would be the Immutable Force. That's what it was. Yeah, so he said the roll doesn't matter for Immutable Force. So another 8C for that jewel. If you're not mistaken, you've done Castle and Stun build once, but the jewel is expensive as fuck. Yeah. So he said at the start of leagues, it can be very expensive, but it ends up getting cheap as the league goes on. There might have been also another league, like one of the early times, like one of the first times it was done, where a lot of people were doing it. Other than that, I mean, I bought a 6-link Cloak of Flames for, like 200C for a good roll. You can get a not good roll for like 150C. So that's pretty cheap. So you're already looking at like 1.5 divines. You can have your chest, the jewels, the rings. I think are cheap. Actually, what does Hateful Accuser go for? Yeah, I mean Hateful Accuser is cheap. Yeah, I mean, I think it should be pretty cheap to get into. But like I said, I don't have a ton of experience with this yet. This is my first time making it, so I would take what I say with a grain of salt. Maybe I'll get to maps and start buying the gear and realize that there is something that is expensive that you need, but other than that, it's just filling yourself with like rares. And I mean, it's so easy to gear a chieftain too, because fire res gets you all your other reses. So legit, pretty much like all you need is fire res on all your gear. And you can be res capped. So you just focus life, fire res, and like life recovery rate. From what it seems, should be pretty cheap. Oh, you got. I think with that amount of divines, you can easily set up a cast one stun build. That would even allow you, with that amount, you could even probably get the Defiance of Destiny. Two div for a crappy roll. Okay, so this item, I don't think this item is required, but it is going to be very nice. Even if you went for like a 19%. Oh, you gotta be careful because... Oh, these are actually resistance modifiers. 3, I mean, even that's not bad. Yeah, I mean... With 55D, you could even buy a pretty good Defiance of Destiny, probably. You've been playing Lightning Conduit since League start? Nice. I've played so many builds. I'm actually so burnt out on playing builds. I just haven't found... I haven't found something that's both, like, strong and can do all content, and, I can, like, scale into from the start. I guess my problem is I'm trying to do everything on one character, and I need to stop trying to do that. So I played a bunch of different characters. I decided to settle on, or like for now, I'm doing cast one stun just to earn, like, just to have a fun way of farming currency. I've never done it before. I've always loved the idea of either cast one stunned or cast one damage taken. There used to be some cast one damage taken builds a while back that I love the look of. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do one of these this time. Give it a shot. If I end up farming up a shit ton of currency with the build, then maybe I'll make like a accuracy int stacker or something like that.
You found them. Bring me back some enemies.
But yeah, I have what, like 25 divines on me. I do have a bunch of gear. It's kind of funny. I bought a whole bunch of gear for a golem character, and then I hated the golem character. Like, I usually love golemancers, but I tried playing Captain Lance's Golemancer, where you link to the golems, but then if the golems die, you die too. And I just never got to the point where my golems were tanky enough, and I didn't like the idea that if I overjuice by a little too much and my golems die, they're gonna end up killing me too. So there was just a lot of little things like that where I was not a fan of the way the build was feeling. So I spent like a shit ton of currency. I spent like probably 30, 40 divines buying all of its gear, got the character to maps, and then quit it. So I'm gonna be listing all of that gear probably. Oops. It is what it is. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I pathed this properly. I was pretty sure I knew where to go. but I just didn't want to improperly path this. But yeah, my goal is to get to maps tonight before I sleep, I think, and then tomorrow get the character built into, hopefully hit like maybe 80 as Righteous Fire, and then switch over to Cast When Stunned and start doing some of those antics. I'm pretty excited though. It looks fun just like walking around, things hitting you, and like I was seeing like the blade falls and all the like different abilities exploding everywhere. It looks kind of satisfying, even if it's not like the zoomiest build. I already have a zoomy build. I have a kinetic blast of clustering character. That can just blast if it needs to. So. That's how I got most of my currency. And then I had that character, farmed a bunch of currency, and then I took a break to play solo Self-Found for a while. Got my first mirror over in solo Self-Found, but I'm leaving it in solo Self-Found as it's staying on solo Self-Found as a trophy. Yeah. Good times. I actually have the clip of me getting it. Conveniently, you're over on YouTube. Check out my shorts at some point if you want to. You'll find the short of me getting it. I also wasn't streaming at the time, so unfortunately there's no webcam. But I always record myself playing, even when I'm not streaming, just in case, like, something like that happens, and of course something like that happened. Sad there was no camera for that one. Zoom is fun to a point, but the balance between a character is what you love, yeah. I don't know what it was. The Kinetic Blast build was, like, just strong as hell. But there was something about it where I didn't have fun. And it's really weird to say that because, like, it has a lot of the things I typically like. Which is, like, I don't like having a million buttons to press. I like being tanky. It was all those things. It could even scale into doing the bosses. It literally had everything I wanted, but there was just something about playing it where I didn't feel it, you know? Sometimes you have that feeling where you're like, I freaking love playing this character. It's like so fun to play. I didn't even get close to that feeling on the Kinetic Blast. But at this point, I'm just killing time until PoE 2. What better way to kill time than to, watch the monsters kill themselves by beating the shit out of me, right? Alrighty, have a good one. Have fun with the family and church and all that stuff. Thanks for hanging out for a few. Act 8 went pretty fast, I feel like. Golemancer didn't work. Yeah, I mean, it was working, and I'm sure I would have gotten to the point where Captain Lance was. But one thing that I didn't, it was just my lack of game knowledge kind of ruined things for me. I probably would have never made the character if I realized that when something dies that you're linked to, you die. I've never really used link skills, so I didn't know that until I already had the character like halfway to maps. And then when I realized that going through the campaign, I was like, oh. And then I got to maps, and I mapped for a little while, and my golems were like dying a lot, so I couldn't use the link. And even when I got like a +1 amulet and everything, so I had them like in white maps at they were gem level like 18, and then like +2 from equipment or something. And even still in like white maps, they were dying. And like, yes, I know there's room for improvements. I could have got a level 21 gem, and then I could have got another +1 from the helmet if I would have hit 84. But my thought process was, if they're already dying like that, if I try like doing some big juice content, are they just gonna get destroyed and kill me left and right? And I just like, I don't want to be limited on how much I can juice if I'm investing this much into a character. So it just kept eating. I was gonna keep leveling it, and I was gonna keep trying it, and then it was just eating away at me. Just the idea that every time I saw my golems get low life, I was like, if I was linking to them right now, I would be dead, you know? And it's like, it just felt weird. So I took my earlier today stream off. I didn't do it because I had some work I had to do that came up, unfortunately. But I took that time to kind of research builds and figure out what I wanted to do. And I decided to just... Basically, my plan is to try cast when stunned. Hopefully, I enjoy it and it works out good farming ultimatum. And then farm up, like, if it is going good, I'm just gonna farm up a bunch of currency. And then if I get to the point where I'm, like, really rich, I might make, like, a accuracy int stacker as my, like, final build before PoE 2. Or this might be my final build before PoE 2, and we might just dick around on this and just do cast when stunned antics. And if this build doesn't end up being good, and I don't have fun on it, I think I might just go play Project D2. While we wait for, PoE 2. Because I'm sick of re-rolling. I've done it so much. But yeah, I think that's the plan. For now, I only listed the gloves from the Golemancer for well over the price that I paid. I should probably go lower them a little more, actually, in fact. But I still have a decent... I think looking at the prices of everything, I think I have enough currency to get this character set up. A lot of the stuff for Cast when Stunned's pretty cheap now. I just hope that Ultimatum is still a good moneymaker. I've never done it before, so I don't know if it's only the catalysts that matter, and I don't know what catalyst prices are like these days. Or if, I don't know if you get like a lot of raw currency from doing it too, or something like that. I know way back during Ultimatum League, if you made it far in the ultimatums, there's like a very good chance to get a Divine Orb or two from it. I don't know if that's still the case, or if it's mostly just about the catalyst when doing that farm. But I guess we're gonna learn by doing and hope that the prices are still good. If anything, I'm also not against, if I do try another build, it's gonna be something that I can respec something. Like, I'm so done with the campaign. I've leveled too many characters this league. So either I'm respecking something I have, or I'm going to play Project D2 if this one doesn't work out.
It would be wrong to do that here.
Which I have wanted to try the Chieftain that Steel Mage made, using the Grey Wind, but you need like the really expensive Wrath Pith.
Take care. Take care.
So that might be hard to get. It would take most of my budget just to get that. But it would be something that this character could just respec into. But yeah, hopefully hit maps tonight. I think I got a second wind. I was, no joke, falling asleep in my chair. Like, I don't know why I'm so tired tonight. It's been bad all day today. I've been exhausted. But just now I got a second wind, so hopefully that will carry me to get at least to maps. I mean, if I'm still awake, if this second wind carries me to maps and some, I'll do some maps too. We're probably not switching to Cast When Stun until 80. We're probably just gonna RF until 80. Maybe even just try to get Uber Lab done too. That way we can have all those points. I don't know how Uber Lab would feel on Cast When Stunned. It might not feel very good, so. I do think some of the gear from Cast When Stunned translates over, a lot of the rares. Oh, you're making a Flamewood boss chief boss killer? Nice. I've heard about that Flamewood build. I actually looked at it a bit when I was looking at totem builds, but I was SSF at the time. And I saw all like the weird uniques it used, and I didn't know where to get half the uniques, so I decided to not go for it. But that is curious. Is there any kind of video on it, or are you just either doing your own thing or following like a PoE Ninja build? I'm curious to see it in action, if there is a video. Sorry about the dog barking in the background, hopefully it's not too loud. Oh, Jung Ron has a video on it. Nice. It's okay, I don't either. I try sometimes, like I did with the Spark character, the Spark Totem character, but really all I did was I mainly took the Flame Blast build and just changed it to be like lightning instead. I didn't, like, a lot of the themes and like way the tree paths wasn't my own creation and stuff like that. But and then it didn't do enough damage anyway and I quit it. Switched it over to Flame Blast. So I could be an actual good build and not my garbage. I think there's nothing wrong with it though. There's nothing wrong with following guides. I've had friends that talk down to me for following guides, but then they play PoE for like a few days and their build is shit, and then they quit because they say the game sucks, so boo-hoo to them. No, they don't actually say the game sucks, I exaggerated. But one of my friends was like, I don't know how you like follow guides. Like, the fun of the game is making your own. And then he never makes it very far on his own characters. And then one time he followed a guide and just had so much fun with the game. He played it for so long and got like super geared and everything, and I was like, see? Huh? I'll have to check out Jung Ron's video though. Let's see, YouTube. Jung Ron. Flamewood. Surely that's enough, right? 2 years ago? Wait, is his build actually from 2 years ago? I mean, I guess it probably still works. Yeah, it is. Okay. That looks pretty crazy. Have to make some changes, but it still works. Nice. Hasn't Chieftain gotten stronger since then, too? I guess maybe not for that build, it might be a little different. But you might be able to be tankier now. If you go the whole, like, max res route anyway. So easily being able to get 90 max res is pretty hype. Yeah, you'll have to let me know how it goes. I love me a totem build, but there aren't many totem boss killers these days, I feel like. What is happening with my layout? This is the Ascendancy trial. Oh, I missed a pathway. It was up here. I'm an idiot. Duh. Thought I was at a dead end. I did see a handful of people playing it on PoE Ninja as well. They were using those like Black Zenith gloves and everything, so if you do get caught up making some of the changes that need to be done from that, you could take a peek at PoE Ninja if you don't already know. You might already know that, but how's it going, Flo? Act 9, baby. Get done with this campaign. It is a cast when stunned in the making. Yep, my first time ever. Never done it before, but I've always loved the concept of, like, getting hit and make, like, all the spells going everywhere. A long time ago, there were, like, cast when damage taken builds that did that. You just run, like, several cast when damage taken links with spells just going everywhere. I always wanted to make one back then, and I never did. And I decided that I don't know what else I want to play right now. I'm not in the mood for anything. So I figure I'm just going to do some ultimatum farming as, cast when stunned. See how I like it. We've been talking about cast when stunned on the channel ever since the league started. Like, so many people came into my chat and they were like, yeah, I can't wait to play my cast when stunned build this league, and everyone mentions it. And every time I say I like playing tanky builds, they're like, you should play cast when stunned. It's like, maybe it's finally time. Oh, nice. You started as RF and then swapped. Did you enjoy it? Since you're a bit experienced with it, does it, like, one thing I didn't look into is ultimatum as a mechanic. Does the money mainly come from the catalyst, or does it come from, like, raw? Because I know back in Ultimatum League was the last time I actually really tried to do Ultimatum. If you made it to far waves, you have a really good chance at divines. Is that where the money comes from, or is it mainly the catalyst, or is it something else that I'm naive to? And is it still good this late in the league? That's the other thing. I was really worried that it wouldn't be good this late in the league. For currency. I don't know if, like, the market's too oversaturated for what it generates. I'm just a big noob to Ultimatum. Raw currency and inscribed ultimatums are the stable source of income. Ah, okay. I read a little bit about the inscribed ultimatums. Oh, investment's only 5C per map? Psh, that's awesome. I love me some cheap investment, baby. I hate the high investment ones. Give me that cheap for the good payout. I read a little bit about the inscribed ultimatums. It mentioned if you get, like, 5 of them with increased life on them or something like that, and depending on the role of increased life, they can be worth, like, you 5-1 them into divines or something like that, I think. I just skimmed, like, the max roll ultimatum farming guide. Ultimatum is similar to Strongbox Containment. It's based around jackpot drops. Gotcha. Yeah, my plan was to kind of mess around with cast when stunned for a while. And then if I end up getting rich off it, and I want to do, like, I get rich enough to do maybe, like, an instacker, inaccuracy stacker, I may do that, but I'm also just kind of biding time before PoE 2. But unlike Containment, the cost to run is massively cheaper, so you profit once you get, like, 3 to 5 raw chaos from it. Yeah, that's awesome. You almost get 3 to 5 raw chaos from, like, just running the map alone half the time, let alone whatever the ultimatum gives. Your biggest drop of an insane double corrupt gloves. Ooh, what did those go for? Heavily undersold them for a 50 and 65 divines. Nice. That's awesome. My best thing this league was a mirror in SSF. I was playing SSF for a while, and I got a mirror. The mirror is living over on SSF as a trophy. I like the idea of having a mirror over there. You can't even question whether I got it, like, legit or not, you know? It's just, it's on SSF, so gotta be legit. No, it's, I've always told myself my first mirror drop wasn't gonna be used, so I decided to leave it on over there. Valcrest unique with +2 duration and aura gems. Basically for Val Smite gloves, and they were +9 skill gem gloves. God damn. Yeah, that's awesome. It's exciting getting those big drops. For sure. I'm pretty excited to try it. I'm just like imagining myself just like getting hit right now and just seeing like all the explosion of spells going everywhere, you know? Gets me excited. I liked watching the video of him doing it. Looked pretty good. Got a corrupted Calandra's touch that sold for 60 div. Is that just what Calandra's touch is worth, or did you get a good corruption on it that made it be worth more? I haven't looked at the price of Calandra's touch this league. Besides that, Ultimatum can reward either 1, 2, or 3 raw divines, or inscribed ultimatums that give 1, 4, or 8 divines upon completion. Oh, nice. Are the inscribed ultimatums difficult for this build once you get it set up properly? Or do you typically sell them to a build that's more suited to it? Depends on the mods, gotcha. Oh, rest in peace, George Hard R. Martin. Nice name. You will be forever in the void. Just like the last Game of Thrones book. You got a plus 21 aura skill on it. That made it worth 3 to 4 times as much. Oh damn, okay, nice. So it's probably like 10 to 20 divines normally. If you can't run them, you can easily sell them. Hell yeah. Yeah, that sounds fun. I mean, it sounds just similar to what I was doing on my KB Wander. Which was, I was just running Legion for very minimal investment. It was only, I only spent about 10C per map. With Legion, and then Ornate, Incubators, and Legion just would randomly spit out Divines, and that was pretty much most of my money. Or most of, like, the money that I earned, so... Seems like it'll be very, very similar. 8 Divine Inscribed sell for 7. Oh, nice. Yeah, so there's, like, 1 cheaper. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah. You got me all excited. Sounds like some nice goodies. Can run more than just ultimatums. I was curious all the different stuff that it could run as. I'm gonna experiment with stuff too. Can AFK Simulacrums fully do Delve or Harvest? Nice. Harvest is pretty good right now for currency too. I don't know why I'm talking to all the NPCs like I need to do that.
We do this for freedom.
Wasting my time. Oh, I never turned in the feather. Let's go back and turn in some of these. Invested roughly 30 divines for a pre-Mage Blood setup, then farm your Mage Blood in 2 days, and now sitting at around 150 divines. Damn. That sounds pretty good to me. I probably won't be as efficient as you. I'm a noob. But, considering you're more of a casual, oh well, shit. I'm probably... I'm gonna be honest, I'm so bad at PoE 1 because for the longest time, I just enjoyed Alkin going. Like, I would minimally juice. And then when they changed the Scarabs... I was just too lazy to learn how the new Scarabs worked. So, I would just, like... I just wouldn't run Scarabs for the longest time. This league, I finally started to run Scarabs because, honestly, this league... I don't know how the last couple have felt because I've kind of, like, minimally played the last couple leagues. But I feel like Alkin Go is at its worst than it's ever been. Like, I feel like you can't really make any currency. Like, it took me... Alkin Go mapping at the start of this league took me... I don't think I got my first Divine for the first, like, 4 or 5 days of playing. Because I was just Alkin going. And then I got my KB Wander going and did some basic Legion strats, and I got 3 Divines in 1 day. And it was like, I think you just have to use Scarabs these days. Fear not, ultimatum is scour and go. Yeah, you run white maps. Once you have your setup going, it's basically just enter map, find ultimatum, do ultimatum, and leave. Gotcha. Do you have to buy your maps, or do you sustain them? I mean, I mean, I can do it if I need to. I just find buying maps tedious. Ground loot is more or less at its worst currently. Yeah, that's where, like, a lot of people make fun of me for it, but I really like the state PoE2 is in, because I feel like Alk and Going can still make a lot of currency, but then you can juice if you want to and make a lot of currency. So it's like, I feel like it has both options there, but some people get mad at me and they're like, no, like, juice is everything. You should the only way you should make currency is by juicing. And I'm like, what if I just want to Alk and Go? Oh, yeah, the mercs. Yeah, the mercs increasing loot drops. Yeah, that was interesting. I didn't play much. I got very triggered. I'm not a fan of dying, I'm gonna be honest. And I died so much to random mercs that, like, I didn't know how to tell when a merc was gonna be cracked out or not. And so one merc I'd kill in like 2 hits, easy peasy. The next merc would kill me in 1 hit. And it'd be like, I hated that, and I quit very early. Because I was like, I don't want to sit here and read all their gear and skills and try to determine if, like, is this the one that's gonna one-shot me? Should I skip this one? I was like, ugh. Problem is that Breach takes a big part of the map, and the League mobs have a high, I'm okay. I'm okay. Breach takes a big part of the map, and the League mobs have huge reductions to loot drops. I think I just had a stroke. Oh, that's how your character died in the Zizzer and Hardcore Merc Gauntlet? Damn. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I made it to maps and did like 2 maps, and I was like a tanky character. I was like, I was decently tanky character. And yeah, I was just like, I'm done with this. And I didn't make it very far in the Merc League. I kind of wish I played it more though, because I loved the idea of having the Mercs on your team. I loved that idea. I thought it was so cool. I, like, very early on in, like, one of my first maps, I found one that was, like, the, oh, what's that skill called? The volcanic whatever of snaking. Volcanic, or... I can't think of what it's called. Either way. And that merc, like, just slaughtered everything for me. I almost didn't even have to play the game. It was really cool. Volcanic fissure? Is that what it's called? That doesn't sound right.
It would be wrong to do that here.
First time ever playing hardcore PoE. Oh no. Volcanic fissure, okay. I don't know why it didn't sound right at first. Yo, that's wild. Your first time playing hardcore PoE was on Ziz's Gauntlet. Like, already playing the game on hard mode, and then hardcore on top of that. Is Ziz's Gauntlet only hardcore? Or do you have the option to playing it on softcore if you wanted to? Only hardcore? Okay, that makes sense. Hardcore SSF, nice. There's been so many times where I hear about the Gauntlet coming and I'm like, I might play that, and then I get distracted by like a different game I'm playing or something, and then I just don't play it. Jaw dropped when you fought Malachi. Uh-oh. Hello? Game just lagged for a second. Every act boss was a 10-way boss fight? Oh, shit. That's crazy. And Malachi had the spinning Maven beams. What the fuck? Yo, they went crazy on that one. That's like sometimes Ziz's Gauntlet is just like the monsters have increased AoE and damage or something. But they changed up the game quite a bit for that. I kind of wish I tried it. That sounds a lot more interesting than just like monsters do more damage. Brutus had Hydra cannons. And you had the alternate ascendancies from Frisia League instead of the normal ones. That's crazy. I played a little bit of Frisia League too, but not very long. I think I tried doing a Spell Slinger Detonate Dead, and I didn't like how it felt early on, and then instead of making a new character, I just went and played a different game or something. You went slam, Hillock took you level 5 or 6 to beat. Damn. That's crazy. At first, for some reason, my brain, when you said Hillock, I thought of Brutus, and I was like, oh wait, aren't you usually past 5 or 6 when you fight him? Wait, maybe I misunderstood what the message said. And then I was like, wait, no, Hillock. That's right on the first beat, that's right. But two people managed. Was Ben one of them? Ben and Jung, damn. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Of course, Ben would be one of the ones to finish it. I just watched him do the... I watched a bit of him doing the...
I'm going, babe.
Good night.
Moan.
Watched him doing one of the recent boss races that just happened. Whatever that boss was. I'm too tired, I can't think of names. Dread, or whatever. That shit was crazy, like 17 hours or whatever it was. Man, I can barely get to maps and be doing like white maps in 17 hours. Like, what the heck?
Time comes to strike. An emperor strikes without hesitation. The essence of to entertain must be shared and understood.
Every act boss and every endgame boss was changed up with new deadly moves.
Prove yourself.
I feel like that would have been, like, I wasn't streaming at the time for that. I just kind of started streaming again. I've been streaming on and off for a long time, but I've been trying to go ham again on the streaming. But I don't think I was streaming at the time that that happened. But I feel like that would have been a really fun one to stream. I don't know that I would have fun playing something like that just, like, on my own, but the fun of that crazy shit happening, like, and having, like, chat to talk to and stuff while you're doing it, I feel like that'd be kind of fun. Zones had crazy modifiers during campaign. GGG even gave out unique gloves MTX for it. Nice. That's really cool. I thought about trying to hit 50 in the recent boss race that just happened, just because you got a free mystery box for it. But I was like, do I really want to level to 50 just for a mystery box? And I decided not to. But I considered it.
An aspirant can afford to pass. An emperor must navigate your empire.
Time to get our explodey node. I will look at them in a second. Oh. Let's go hit the button. Oh, nice. Yeah, those look pretty cool. I didn't even read it. Hold on. Awarded for participation in Zizarin's Merciless Hardcore SSF Gauntlet. Highest achieved character. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. 61. That's really neat. I like that. I think we have some level 20 or 20 quality gems. Let's try to do a 2020 Contagion that isn't qualitied. And then if we can turn it into a Penance brand, it is worth something, and we did not. We did get a 2020 Flame Blast of Celerity. I know Flame Blast is one of the totem builds people are doing. We could check the price on that later, but I'll probably forget, and it'll just live there eternally. It's probably not worth anything. Green gems are huge for... Oh, really? I've been doing blue because I was told earlier that Penance brand is worth 3 divines right now. Penance brand of Dissipation, or whatever it's called. That's what someone in chat told me earlier, anyway. And then I just believed him off blind faith. Oh, Penance... People might have farmed it down to 40C now. Warp warp. Or maybe the person was mistaken. Not a big deal either way. Oh, uncorrupted is 4 div. Okay, there you go. 50C. I suppose going to town is worth 50C. Where's the item? Where's the item? Oh, there it is. Wait, it's in my hideout. I'm coming, dude.
It would be wrong to do that here.
21 corrupted penance, branded dissipation is 18 divs. God damn. Apparently that build gets pretty crazy. If you giga invest in the penance brand build, it can apparently get to be about 1 billion DPS in like one-shot Ubers. Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, giga invest. But I mean, I guess if you're gonna, like, one-shot Ubers, makes sense, I suppose. Oh yeah, the async trading's amazing. We had it in the last PoE2 league, and like, no joke, I loved it so much in the last PoE2 league, I told myself that if PoE1 doesn't add it in, I'm not playing this league. Like, I can't go back to manual trading for everything. Like, some things here and there, sure, fine. Like I still do my dump tabs, as you just saw me do, like a 50C trade. I still like having the dump tabs just to throw items in that I don't, like, care to price myself. But yeah. Oh, I never spent, I never spent my lab points. I grabbed them, I looked at those gloves, I did the rest of my lab stuff, and then just never spent the points. It just dawned on me that I was like, I'm not getting any explosions.
Remember, we do this for freedom.
Go.
Yes? For freedom. For
It
freedom.
would be wrong to do that here.
Okay. We are on the home stretch to maps. We might have to buy some gear. The bad thing about not playing SSF is I don't have like a bunch of random gear just sitting around. SSF I saved a bunch of like good items or stuff I got from the tree and stuff like that, but on trade I just throw all that shit in a dump tab, and if someone buys it they do, and if they don't, it gets vendored. So I might have some throwaway gear. I might be able to like put some random crap from my Cyclone character that I haven't played since League Start. I League started as a Cyclone Shockwave staff build. It went really good. It got me all 4 Watchstones, and I was doing T16 maps pretty quickly. At least just Alkin going. And then that's when I made like the kinetic blast character to just blast even faster. I really enjoyed the build though. That was a good one. Level 65. We're actually pretty low level. I think I did a decent job of going quickly through the campaign this time. Normally I'm like 68, 69 when I make it to maps. I did a lot of zooming and then whatever my RF killed on the way. Is what it did. We made good time too. Like normally it's 5:10 a.m. my time right now. Normally I end the stream around 5 a.m. Sometimes I push it a little later, depending on how I'm feeling. I might push it a little, yeah, I might push it a little later tonight. I might start getting some of my gear set up and everything to allow us to just go into some early mapping pretty easily. Work on getting ourselves to probably about 80, and then we'll try swapping to Cast One Stunned. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay RF until I'm about 80, but yeah, I'll definitely if I have any issues, I'll ask. I appreciate the help and everything. Converted to RF players. Nice. Were they like, did they just need help converting, or were they just RF players and were just like, I need something else, and you were just like, hey, what about this build? You ever think about playing this one? And then you, like, teased him into it. Or were they already planning on going it? They wanted to change up. Nice. Yeah, I'm a bit more excited now that I know that it's, like, pretty stable currency. I mean, I know, like you said, it's still like RNG. Like you might go a handful of ultimatums without seeing a divine or an inscribed ultimatum worth anything, and then you do find one or whatever. But that's fine.
Keep your life to your own.
And like knowing that the investment is cheap. Link your pilfer and go for it. Dude, I want that cosmetic so bad. Here, let me do this so the stream can see it better too. Past my webcam. 164 divines. Damn. Look at the one sacred orb. It's funny how rare sacred orbs are and how useless they are. Or at least last I checked, I haven't looked at them in a while. I think I have one too. Or was that SSF? Oh, it might be over on SSF. Yeah, this is a slot for it right here. I don't have one. But yeah, that's crazy. 164 divines, and that's just the raw drops. Juicy, juicy. Oh, you get a ton of gem cutters? Gotcha. Yeah, I guess it doesn't show gem cutters, huh? Alrighty then. Let's see what we can do here. Do we have the belt for RF? We do, and it's shit rolled. Okay, let's see if we can get a better one. Let's paste these rolls in. See if we can get one with like 320 life regen, 90 life. Ultimate Scarab bribing, Ultimate Scarab, gotcha. Do you run multiples of those, or do you just run like one of each? We put it in the minimum. I am always so bad at the negatives. Oh, I get. Okay, so it is. I wasn't sure if it was how you linked them. I see you linked to. Oh, the limit of it is 2. I see. Okay. And the limit of that is 1. Gotcha. 2 and 1. I did see that you linked 2 and then 1 for the other one, but I wasn't sure if that's just how many you happen to have or something. Figured I should probably check. Can we do less than this? Oops. I hate how you can't just press enter after you're done typing. 10C. Meh. I mean, 10C is nothing, but... we have so much resistances that it doesn't really matter. 18 is fine, 5C. 98 life, 324 regen. That's pretty good.
It seems every dog has his day.
Bribing costs 1.17C each, inscribed 1.21C, and then Dune's map for either 1C or 1 to 2 alks on Async Faustus. Nice. Oh no, Dex problems. I knew this was gonna happen. See if we can fix this with, actually, we can fix this with my stupid Golemancer that I made and then got rid of real quick. The stupid Golemancer's amulet will actually come in handy here, I think. Let me go grab that character. Please ignore the list of characters. And that's not counting my SSF characters. I don't want to talk about it. It's a problem. What do I got here? I mean... doesn't have a lot of fire res, but... yeah, let's just throw all of his shit. Because we're done with it. This character's dead to me. Meanwhile, you're sitting at 1. I wish. I'm so mad at myself for how poorly I played this league. Especially since I've been streaming it too. Like... I wish I could have, like... I mean, there were still a lot of fun things that happened, getting, like, the mirror and everything, but, like... I didn't do a lot of, like, fun boss killing on stream and stuff like that. I just kinda... leveled characters and mapped a bit on each one. Yeah, I never really found the build that I wanted. This amulet should give me a bunch of dex, life, all kinds of stats, and +1 to fire skill gems. That's good. We're still good on resistances. Life, chaos res, a little more fire res than what we've got going. Yeah, that's just all around better than what we have on. That'll be good for now. We'll probably just keep using Kikazaru's just for the life regen it's gonna give us. And then we could probably reduce cold damage, reduce lightning damage, doesn't matter. 202 life with 27 all res. Pretty decent ring there. We're still good on resistances, nice. Belt, I don't know why I moved the belt over, it doesn't matter, we've already we replaced our belt. Honestly, we might be okay just to go off that. We're res capped. We've got some decent life regen. I did want to reroll my weapon a couple times just for fun. I spent like 10C on a, or no, 14C on a fractured spell, fire spell. I wanted to roll a little bit of fire. See if I can just get something. Fire damage, damage over time multi. With a open prefix for damage over time. I mean, that's not bad just to... I mean, it's not super amazing, but... It'd be okay for now. You rarely craft your own items. This league, you took time to craft yourself. An endgame ring turned out pretty great. Nice. I'm the same way. I usually don't craft either. And, I crafted a few pieces of gear for my kinetic blast character, and the items turned out really good. Like, I bought a base for like 4 divines, and then I threw some essences at it, and ended up turning it into, I think within 4, I used 4 essences and turned it into like probably at least 10 divines, is what they were worth. Let me do this just so it's visible on stream. Damage over time, multi-fire damage, life, bunch of resistances, increased damage, nice. Yeah, that's really good. Hell yeah. Juicy, juicy. Oh, I shouldn't have deposited those things. Those are my auras. What am I doing? Oh no. Oh, you even did the fracture yourself. Nice. Got really lucky and only spent like 10 divines or so on the ring. That's awesome. It feels good when the crafting succeeds like that, right? And you just make like big gains. I should probably get like flasks set up, maybe. I hate rolling flasks so much. Do I have a low-level Heart of Flame that I threw in this tab? This one. Level 9. Level 4. Level 22. That's a bit better. We'll throw the level 22 one on, I guess. Any with damage over time. I don't know why so many came up. Okay, no, none there with damage over time. What about in here? Nope, okay. They have increased area of effect. Max life. Fire damage. Yeah, screw it. Sure. Just for now. Made up for the 9,000 fusings it took last league to 6-link your chest. Yikes. I think the worst I ever had it was like 6,000-7,000 fusings. And that felt terrible, so I can't imagine. Alright, so. We are res capped. We are even 90 fire res at the moment, actually. That's really good. 40% block attack damage, kinda low, but that's fine. We might have enough, if we can get all of our mana, or all of our skills on life tap, I think we can run skitters. Yeah, but we need to get our... we're already good on fire trap there, but we need to get... this linked. And then boom, boom. These can just go, these auras that can just go randomly. Grab us leaf tape. I knew what it looked like, and then I didn't know what it looked like. Where is it? There it is. With the last lab, you can snatch yourself a 10% nebulous for like 100 chaos. Nebulous. I haven't, I know of the name, but I don't... oh, a nebulous void scepter. Oh, so just a bunch of LE damage per... fire, cold, or lightning above 75. Damn. Oh, well, shit. Maybe I should have just bought this shit. Instead of crafting my weapon. I mean, it doesn't matter. I didn't put that much currency into my weapon anyway. It's not that big, not a big deal at all, but... 100C for a max roll one. 10% per 1%. That's pretty wild. Once you have last lab and got 90% all res, you gain free 450% LE. Oh, wait. Does it mean, like, from 75 to 90? Is that what it means? Okay. I thought it meant, like, the overcap, like, 192 fire, that this was gonna be, like, I thought that was gonna be insane. I thought it was gonna be this, like, whatever that is. I guess with Purity of Fire, 233. I thought it was gonna be whatever 233 minus 90. I thought that's what it was gonna calculate, like, whatever's past 75, but I see it's talking about max res. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. Okay. That's why you're saying after lab you get that weapon. That makes sense. I didn't really do the math in my head, so I didn't really think of, like, that it would equal out to be, like, 9,000 or whatever. But yeah, you're right, that would be pretty freaking insane. I mean, I don't know. We have Wrathpith Globe and people stacking, like, 27,000 life and getting, like, 5,000% spell damage and shit, or whatever that math comes out to be for Wrathpith. So, who knows? Are we good to go? I've got, oh, you know what? We probably also want to put Frostblink with Life Tap. I mean, we might be okay for now. Yeah, I guess we're actually okay with that for now. It doesn't use that much mana. Oh, we don't have our Punishment Curse, which actually can fit in our helmet on life tap right now, so we might as well grab it. Is there anything else we really, like, need just to, like... I don't want to go too ham gearing. If I'm just gonna... I just need to hit 80, right? I just want to hit around 80. I want to do my Uber Lab, and then probably swap to cast when stunned. I think 80 would be enough. So I'm basically just trying to get the bare minimum to level up, so... Let's try a map and see how this goes, and if we need more gear, we go buy gear. First off, let's drop all of our Void Stone. We already were mostly dropped. And we're just gonna run, like, little... little dunes. Although that one's kinda... No, never mind. It doesn't really have anything too bad on it. We're just gonna run them nice and... We're just gonna frickin' make them yellow. Screw it. Not yellow, blue. And then we're gonna run our top atlas, because we don't want to be doing our middle one. Yeah, let's see if we can get some levels. Casually level 66. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh, you know what? I think this life tap can stay low level, right? Is it sad that this is stronger than my Golem character was first entering maps? And the Golem character was wearing roughly 35 Divines worth of gear? The Golem character needed a lot of skill points. He needed a lot of levels. A tier 10 Untainted Paradise, sure. Let me finish up this map real fast. I've leveled so many characters, I'm not against a small bit of assistance like that. Actually, what level is tier 10? Am I even within range of tier 10 yet? I'm only level 66. Wouldn't tier 10 be like 70... like 77 or something like that? 78 maybe? I might need some more levels first. We're gonna get the boss right out the gate. It's okay, Chieftain Explosion's OP. Penalty, but should be fine. Alright, I'm down. I mean, worst case, it just doesn't give full XP and it's not the end of the world.
Greetings. Keep your life to your own.
RF Blasting Man. Hopefully I don't get absolutely obliterated. How well does your RF kill in like T16s and stuff? I guess you're trying to run the map, probably shouldn't be asking questions. Oh yeah, the XP is not bad, but I think I am under leveled for it. It's not all that much. 420k tooltip. It's not bad. I imagine it's even higher, not tooltip. Getting a lot of gem levels, I'll say that much. And we did level. It's good. Already 2 bars in again. I like my adorable little baby RF compared to your big RF. Actually able to kill a couple of these monsters. I might be able to bump up my map difficulty right away to like the T5 canyon, I mean the T5 dunes for a little bit. Yeah, we'll definitely be getting into Castle and Stun tomorrow, I think. Shouldn't, at the rate that we were killing in that last map, it shouldn't take us too long to get to... to 80. Few more levels and I might try lab and try getting that scepter. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Alright guys, couple more maps and then I do have to go. It's approaching 6 a.m. Normally I'm trying to sleep around now, and I have a few things I gotta do before I can sleep, so... I'm as much as I really want to keep playing, probably this one more map, and then we're just gonna call it. 6 a.m., yeah. Yeah, I have a very degenerate sleep schedule. I'm up all night. Explodey Shrine is fun. Yep. Yep. I like being up all night though, honestly. It's quiet. I don't get bothered by phone calls and family and stuff. Not that like family calling me is a bother, like that sounds really bad. But like sometimes it's a little much, like I'm too nice to say no. So I'm the kind of person that like everyone will go to like, hey, can you do this for me? Hey, can you help me with this? And I just never say no. So it's just like, yeah, okay. But if I'm sleeping during the day, they can't ask me for things. Soul Eater, life regen.
This world isn't yours to conquer.
I love RF. I wish RF got, like, I know RF can be good and you can play the whole game with RF. But I wish it got, like, blast levels of, like, I wish it was the best at something, right? I feel like it's just good at a lot of things, but it's not the best at something. It's not the best blaster. It's not the best, bosser. Because I love the playstyle of it. Agree, no one there to bother interrupt at night. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. That's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys are excited for some Cast 1 Stun antics. We'll be back tomorrow. I typically do 2 streams. Yeah, go ahead. Like, have at it, you know? Like, get that probe. Like, stick it in there, you know? Yep. Thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, I usually do 2 streams separated. One usually starts at between 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern time, and then the other one starts at about 2 to 3 a.m. Eastern time. So keep an eye out for those if you're interested. If you have yet to follow, if you haven't followed and you're enjoying the stream, make sure you hit that follow button. And thank you to those of you who followed. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Good night.